So what's up, everybody? It's me, at True Star Screamer. There we go. Phrase are going that way. Yes. At True Star Screamer. And we are here with yet another G.I. Joe Classified Series review. We are looking at the Crimson Guard figure, and yes, I know, I am behind the times. I was not cool enough to get onto the Amazon pre-order in time. I ordered mine through Big Bad Toy Store, and they still aren't coming in until March at this time. But TM Reviews, the awesome man that he is, was able to get me this guy and sent him down. So I know, once again, I am behind the times because I know T-Man978's got his review out. Junkie on Crafts has a great review out as well. And so this is going to be more of an overview. Don't worry, Sony, I know you're sitting here with your stopwatch. When's he going to take this out of the box? Give me a second.
20 minutes later.
This is probably one of the last windowed packagings we're going to have. I know CoverGirl's been spotted and she's got the cartoon covered one. But god dang it, this art, you gotta give him. I say it every time, I want an art book. And it's absolutely awesome. I'm kind of hoping we'll get a 3-pack like we did with the Vipers of these guys with this art on it, because I would totally be down for that. He is number 50. Stats, whatever. We're not even going to talk about the back because it's the usual stuff. So let's get this guy open and let's see what we got going on. So here we have the Guardsman freed from his plastic prison, and I am very thankful to have him. This, once again, is a great action figure. The classified figures with their Cobra troop builders have been absolutely spoiling us. Even when the troop builders are not up to my, oh my gosh, this is awesome standard, they're absolutely great. So, I mean, I know I kind of ragged on the Python Patrol stuff, but I hold these figures to a higher standard. You know, Dusty over here, as you go, I did not do a full review because, frankly, he was a very generic figure, but a generic figure from the classified figure is still better than, say, a Marvel Legend. And that's the big thing. When you handle a Marvel Legend and then you handle a classified, it's awesome. When you handle classified and then go to a Marvel Legend, you kind of get a little jaded. And even though I didn't do a review of the Moon Knight, I've been messing with him, and then I got my hands on this guy, and needless to say, I'm much happier. What to say that hasn't already been said about this? Again, the Crimson Guard is a perfect troop builder figure. Tons of accessories. My god, the detail. I love the pouches on the boots. I mean, sure, I could probably put a little silver buckle on there, silver paint on the snap there. The boots have silver clasps on them. You know, of course, I got the holsters. He's got weapons from sidearm, hand-to-hand combat, rifle with a bayonet. Yes, I could always put a wash on that. I like the silver cobra symbol on here, and yeah, I might paint those buckles. The closest I have to a criticism on this, go ahead and take some of these things off right now. One is the scabbard on the belt, and kind of the belt in general. This is free floating. This knocks off pretty easily, and this shifts around real easily. Honestly, that's pretty much it. Maybe the butterfly joint. I'll go ahead and take that off there. This is a very shallow one. I don't know if I heat it up I can get more out of it, but I especially would like it a little more forward. I think it's also part of the design of the vest that limits the forward part of the butterfly joint. But cosmetically, he looks better than the cartoon. I love the emblem, I love the ranking system. The retro card version of this guy hopefully will be coming out, which has a silver helmet, and that's the only major difference. I want to get at least one of those to be a high-ranking Crimson Guardsman. I think that would work really well canon-wise. Accessories. I love the rifle with the bayonet affixed to it. I know I'm This is me absolutely being spoiled. I think it would have been neat if that was removable for him to have as another weapon to have, you know, another knife to have. The barrel is open, so I can put the Hasbro effect part in there. That barely fits in there, but it does work. I haven't checked the Viper ones, but that's... I can probably put that one. I don't know if I can fit the smoke effect in there. It's still a little shallow. The pistol, that's in there really tight. But... yeah, it is in there tight. It also has a hollow barrel. Okay, the Marvel Legend one doesn't fit in there. But I bet a Mezco and I bet a Valorverse one would fit in there. I'll try that a little later when I do the photography. Aside from that, basic ab crunch, double jointed, pinless everything. Even if the belt's off, I like that the deco is all the way down on the full uniform. The Crimson Guard are an absolute elite troop for Cobra. I mean, these guys are pure fanatics to the industry, to the organization, to the point of getting plastic surgery. I think T-Man actually covered over more of this. But in the old Marvel comics, there's a great story of a Crimson Guardsman who felt that Cobra Commander had failed him, so he decided to become Cobra Commander instead, to show that he had that much more loyalty to the organization. Oh god, the knife I even like, because it's got almost like a fang look on the pommel, which is great. I don't know, or it could work as a bottle opener. Man, the guy likes to drink on the job. Go figure. Sign me up. Yeah, no. There is no way I would meet the physical requirements for the Crimson Guard. I'm really hoping we get more from this mold. I mean, obviously the whole thing of the Crimson Guard is that they're red, but this would look pretty neat in the Python Patrol deco, I think, like the Viper came in. And that being said, I mean, we'll do some basic size comparisons real quick. Let's get him set up here. Okay, quick note, before I do the size comparison. I don't know why I didn't notice this. Like I said, on his backpack, he's got a peg here for the rifle to go into, which just the trigger slides right into, kind of like Outback did. I just noticed this, that there's a hole on the backpack here that is perfect for the scabbard. So I think that is a very neat thing, so he could literally just have his backpack hidden behind a panel and he's just got all his Cobra weapons on there, which is pretty neat. The only other thing, one other minor criticism is that backpack does make him, well, back heavy. So you got that on there. You definitely want him leaning forward a little. Okay, really, on to the size comparisons. Since he is readily on hand, here he is next to Dusty. Take off that hat there, make it a little more authentic. And the more I mess with Dusty, the more I like them. I almost feel mad at myself for doing that little TikTok, not little TikTok, the YouTube short review for him. But he's a good figure. I think one of the things I love about the G.I. Joe classified figures is they're to scale. And so I like the fact that the Crimson Guard guy is taller than Dusty, even though, yes, it's the helmet, but even when you look where the shoulders are, he's a little taller. So, yeah, they look great together. Now, here is the Crimson Guard next to the Hatut, and yeah, God, they are not compatible. I'm sorry. This just looks so much better than this. Not only in the sculpting, the articulation, the details, and yeah, the scale even. I mean, this looks like a uniform. This looks just very simplistic. I don't know. I don't really think I could find them compatible. Just for kicks, by the way, I've always been curious, so I took the backpack from the Crimson Guard and popped it in here. Does not fit. This is a much larger. The hole is much larger, the peg is smaller. Does not work. But I thought it would have looked cool. And here, And here's the Crimson Guard next to the MCU Moon Knight. Let me know if you want me to review this guy. I know it's way too late, but if you're curious, let me... MCU at least works a little better because with the classified than the comic book stuff. I mean, definitely with the detailing they put in here, it kind of keeps him on par with it. So, and the scaling, you know, with him being taller and all, I do like it. So, I can definitely have Moon Knight attacking a bunch of Cobra guys if they were, oh, I don't know, robbing a tomb for King Tut's DNA for another Serpentor or something like that. So I was actually surprised how well these work. When it's all said and done, I completely recommend this figure. This is a great army builder, so I recommend multiple figures. The Crimson Guard absolutely hits all the things I love in a classified figure. Very few quibbles. I mean, I am picky, this is my review channel. So yes, the backpack makes things a little heavy. The belt, you know, the sword doesn't peg all the way through, so the belt's a little loose. The front of the vest does impair the the butterfly joint a little on the forward side. So I mean, these are minor nitpicks. This hits everything I want. This is a fantastic troop builder. I absolutely am looking forward to having multiples of these. I do want to get the retro one, as I mentioned before, to make into an officer. And I am really looking forward to the Python Patrol version of him as well. So, the Cobra ranks are being bolstered, as always. I'm really surprised they haven't come out with any Joes for troop builders yet. Oh, and this holster is really tight for the pistol. That's probably, that's the last of my nitpicks. It's just, once you get that gun in there, it's definitely tight pulling it out. But it looks good. I feel very pleased with it. Paint's impeccable. Yeah. So, you see them. Pick up 2. Full blessing on that one. And as always, give me a like, give us a subscribe, give us some comments, and let's get this guy for some photos. And until next time, we'll see you then. Oh, have a Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah. Take care. Peace.